Sure you win in every market. Your financial partners, Don and Gino.
Well, thank you for joining us every Thursday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. right here in the vault on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHCS. That's right, our new custom-built studios for the Don and Gino show right here at Cherry Creek Mortgage. And we have, back by popular man, Miss Pam Ingram with RE/MAX. How's it going, Pam?
Great. Great to be here.
Very cool, huh?
Yes.
Well, you're becoming quite the celebrity now. Because because it's not just being on the Don and Gino show. It's not just being one of the top real estate agents in the valley for the last 20 years. Now you're a TV star.
Yes. That was nerve-wracking, but I'm looking forward to doing it again.
Well, and I had the pleasure of getting to host your interview because we get to do this on the show here on the Don and Gino show. And when they told me, it was really nice of it's the real estate beat on CVTV, and it's a really cool segment that Gene Bleeker's put together, and it gives you updates of what's really happening in the real estate community, a lot like we do, but they do it basically on TV, giving you updates of what's going on from the top real estate professionals in our valley, and it was really fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so I got to interview Pam, and in fact we get to do this again soon.
Yes.
So Pam is now a TV star.
Radio, TV, magazines, you're all over the place.
Oh,
That's right,
wow.
yeah.
If I could only sing and dance.
Me too. Yeah, we'd have our own variety show.
That's right.
That's
That's right.
Don tries to sing and dance all the time. It's just not pretty.
Well, again, bloopers. I can provide those at all times. And if you just tuned in, you tuned in to the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHCS. We're with Pam Ingram with RE/MAX. And you can join us in the vault.
I was just going to do
Go
that.
ahead.
Don't steal my thunder. So join us in the vault at donandgino.com. Hit the watch, chat, and listen live button on the right-hand side. And you can ask live questions so that we can make sure to answer whatever's pressing to you.
We don't want dead questions.
You never know what's going on. You could possibly be involved in a hard transaction. Pam could maybe help you through that. Or you've been looking for a house for a long time, frustrated, don't have the right answers, haven't been working with the right professionals. So give us a call at 855-DON-GINO as well. You can reach out to us that way. And one last one is donandgino@gmail.com. So lots of ways to get a hold of us, lots of ways to get a hold of Pam.
There's a theme there. Just reach out to Don and Gino somehow. Don and Gino Gmail, Don and Gino at
basically,
.com.
and now we've got it pretty well figured out. Just Don and Gino in your Google or Yahoo search engine, and you'll get us and a couple pizza places.
That's right.
And they are great at closing transactions. You guys just closed a rather difficult one for me.
Yeah, thank you.
And it was terrific.
And we closed early.
Yes, we did. And the people are thrilled with their new home.
Well, and you did, and I wasn't just trying to, fluff up our guests. I mean, you absolutely do a great job. Your experience comes through, and I want to touch on that a little bit because a lot of people go, okay, there's 1,200, 1,500 real estate agents out in our valley, and we all know that very few are full-time. When you're full-time, this is what you've been doing for 20-plus years, full-time, fully involved. But your experience really comes through, Pam. We're proud because you would think as lenders, we'll work with anybody. We'll just take a loan. But actually, I've learned, and Gino now has learned, as my protege, because I got a few more years of experience than him. But we've learned how important it is to work with a true professional because we reflect on each other. How we work together reflects on how that transaction goes through for our clients. So if the real estate agent, the escrow company, or the lending company is not experienced, professional, and proactive, meaning know what they're going to do and how to do it right, it causes all those horror stories most of you out there have heard of or been part of, unfortunately. Am I right?
Oh, definitely. I mean, you can get a bad realtor, you can get a bad mortgage lender, and the whole transaction is a nightmare. Those people that work it full-time know what they're doing. It's a pleasure to work with. I try and keep a team together that basically has my philosophy, treats clients the way I want them to be treated. So at the end, they have a smooth process the entire way through.
And that's one of the things that we had Steve Korn on a couple of weeks ago, and he said, it's so interesting that we're in a field that, unfortunately, there's no real good way to know that one of the legs is broken until you're already too far into it to make a change. Almost anything else that you deal with in life, you just cancel whatever you're doing, start over, and do something else. But being that it's one of the biggest investments you make in your life, and the timelines are so strict, there's really no time to change an escrow company or change a lender, or and there's no
You
way
can't.
legally you can't really even change the
No.
realtors. So it's a very interesting
Yeah.
industry that we're in. So it's really important that you find a professional and a local professional, because
Yes.
that makes a big difference here in Santa
Big
Clarita.
difference. I had a discussion a few years ago when I was chairman of the chamber with Diane Feinstein, and she happened to be buying a home up in San Francisco and was just having a nightmare. And she mentioned the fact that not enough realtors do any education once they get their license.
Mm-hmm.
They're part-time. They don't deal with it on a daily basis. Every escrow has its own little glitches, and unless you know how to handle those glitches, it can be a nightmare.
Well, we mentioned this quite a bit, and I'm sure you'll agree with us. And again, if you just tuned in, we're here with Pam Ingram with RE/MAX, one of our returning guest experts and one of the top real estate professionals in Santa Clarita now for many, many years. One of the things that we talk about is experience, meaning the amount of transactions. Like a newer person, nothing against, they have energy and gumption to really help you. And I think their passion's in the right place. But you can't replace experience, because I know the amount of transactions that our team handles here at Cherry Creek Mortgage. Since we do probably in most cases 3 to 4 times more than most on a regular basis for many years, that gives us more touches on files to learn what works, what doesn't work, and how to fix a problem or see a problem before it actually becomes
Right.
one.
That's
And
the key.
I mean, your years of experience, I guarantee all these years being a top real estate professional, now you go, oh, I know what to look for, and you can advise your clients ahead.
Well,
Yes.
actually, that's exactly what
Yeah.
we just dealt with, Pam, is that you reached out to us really early, put us in communication with your client and said, this is going to have some hair on it because we already own a home, we need to do this, we need to make some moves. And we were able to, over a few months' time, prepare them to make sure that when it happened, and actually the escrow process went really smooth.
Yes. Yeah,
It really did. It was really smooth, but it was, again, you got them in touch with us early, and that's the key too, is to make sure that we have time to evaluate the situation.
Well, why don't we talk about that a little bit, Pam? Because one thing that why we again pride ourselves working with a professional like you. What's nice, Pam, is that you have enough experience and enough confidence in that experience to guide your clients. Instead of a lot of real estate professionals are so excited about the sale that they don't look at the whole picture and they jump into a transaction that can create problems down the road. You have the experience and, again, the confidence to say, you know what, we need to take some time, take a beat, and prepare you to purchase a home correctly so you're best prepared. That way you don't lose the transaction, lose your dream home,
Lose your hair.
lose your hair, lose money.
Yeah.
There's so many things. I mean, don't you agree that it's really hard to do that, though?
It's very difficult, but it's so important because it makes the whole process so much easier for everyone.
Yeah,
And it keeps the client happy. I mean, if the client is constantly being beat out of properties or finding that this doesn't work or that doesn't work, they get frustrated and they go away.
well, in your experience, like you said, Gino was alluding to the importance of using a local real estate professional and a local lender that are well respected. Meaning, when you're putting an offer, and if you are going against, let's just say for a while there it was 10, 15 offers. I know as a real estate professional, don't you look at who's on the other end as a lender and as a real estate professional and choosing which offer would be best for your client, not just because of money, but to know that they're going to perform based on the contract?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things that I think has changed over the years. And maybe it's not just a over the years thing. I think part of it is because I started in the real estate and mortgage business in the San Fernando Valley, and I think things work a little differently there than they do here. I think relationships are maybe a little less important. People are more apt to work with other people that they don't know over there. I think here everybody knows who the good seeds are, who the bad seeds are, and there's only a few unknowns.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff with Pam Ingram with RE/MAX on the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show. Stay tuned. We're going to talk about the holidays. Is it a good time to buy? Is it a good time to sell? And what do you expect for 2014 in the real estate and finance markets when we come back to the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show? Don't go away.
But just like drumbeat carries on.